geography is destiny. At least, geography sets the stage. Geography defines resources. Resources may not start wars. But once the fighting starts, resources frame the outcome. In the Ukraine, one of those resources are underneath the battlefields, in the Dnieper-Donets basin. The Ukraine had been unable to start off any significant hydrocarbon development. It is not for a lack of trying. But Ukraine's recent history is one of initiatives that failed under suspicious circumstances, as shown by the Fenosa fiasco. The Fenosa fiasco unraveled live on TV, in 2012. Then, Ukrainian Prime Minister Azarov and Energy Minister Boyko were signing a deal with Mr. Bonvehy, a representative of the Spanish energy company, Fenosa. No sooner has the ink dried on the paper that Fenosa was clamoring that Mr. Bonvehy was an impostor. The Ukrainian Interior Ministry followed suit with prosecution. For his part, Mr. Bonvehy, a Spaniard and longtime resident of Ukraine, was claiming it was all a misunderstanding. This set the tone for the rest of the decade. Ukraine would be unable to develop any form of energy independence. Its main sources of energy would remain aging nuclear reactors and dams, and Russian gas transits to Germany and Eastern Europe. This is in spite of significant resources of dry and wet natural gas, as well as petroleum. For dry natural gas, which is 100% methane, the Dnieper-Donets basin alone has a theoretical potential of about 235 trillion cubic feet. With current technologies, the worst case would be a yield of 75 trillion cubic feet. For wet natural gas, a mix that with less than 85% methane, the worst case scenario is for a yield of around 63 trillion cubic feet. For petroleum, the Dnieper-Donets basin has a potential of at least 10 billion barrels. Those numbers pale compared to Russia's 1,688 trillion cubic feet. But they are still significant. Their value represents 15 to 20 times the value of Ukraine's gross domestic product. As of June 7, 2023, it was still unclear how the war and the suffering will end. But it is clear that the final outcome will be defined by the hydrocarbon resources of the Dnieper-Donets. Thank you for your 2 minutes. For a deeper dive on sustainability and the struggle over resources, check out George's book, Planet A. You can find the book on Amazon. See you in the next one.